Junior want to not be on my. I can't really see what did I miss. Ex-strippers.
What's good, y'all? We're back at it again with another mukbang, however you pronounce it. So today, I have my Alfredo that I made a couple days ago. It has chicken and broccoli in it. And you already know, gotta have that garlic bread, and I sprinkled some Romano and Parmesan cheese on it. I don't care what no one says, that's fire, okay? And I got my sparkling water. Now, usually, I'm not really a sparkling water type of person, but this is actually pretty cool for me because I like a little bit more flavor because, I don't want to taste like, how when a certain body part goes numb? Yeah, that's what some sparkling waters taste like, and now I'm not with it. And it just tastes like it has a pinch of flavor. Like, no, I don't want to drink club soda with a pinch of flavor. No. Like, this one is cool. And anybody who knows me personally, also that I love strawberry lemonade. So, yeah, this is strawberry lemonade flavor. I already kind of halfway opened it already. But I like this one. Between this one and strawberry kiwi. And I'm not usually a strawberry kiwi fan either, but that other flavor is pretty good, and I have it in the back, or in the kitchen, so. It's really good, though, to me. But, yeah, wanted to try something different, so. Yeah. So, pretty much. And I might be the only person that does this, but when it comes to garlic bread that I make at home, I only toast one side. I don't know why, but I just feel like it's better. It's not hella hard and crunchy, Let one side be, I don't know why. This is how I am. But quick question for y'all. There's this constant battle, or debate, should I say, between if you watch Friends or Living Single. Now, some of y'all might take my black card away from me, but I'm used to watching both. I'm not gonna lie though, I used to watch Friends more so when I was younger. But Living Single, I'll watch that in a heartbeat. Like, anybody who knows me, Living Single is one of my favorite black sitcom shows. I don't care what no one says. So, I don't know. That's just always been my show. Excuse me. But I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Friends too. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't turn it on the TV as fast as Living Single. You know what I'm saying? But, I'll watch Ross, Rachel, and Phoebe and Chandler and Monica and them. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with it. Sidebar. How I usually make my pasta, I usually put them little chicken flavored cubes or whatever you want to call them while the pasta is boiling, along with some Italian seasoning, maybe a little bit of Mrs. Dash. Well, they call it Dash now, but yeah. So I didn't have the chicken cubes this time for this batch, and I was gonna make me another one, but I'm like, look, I'm hungry now. So just do what it do with this one. It still don't taste bad, but it's still pretty good. So yeah. But yeah, I'm more of a Living Single girl, but at the same time, I'm not gonna judge anybody for watching Friends either. It's still a pretty cool show, but I also see why a lot of people are debating over that show. Or the two shows, should I say. Sorry, I had to cut the camera real quick, but back to what I was saying. I'm more of a living single girl, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm the type of person in general, I like what I like. Okay, I understand for my people, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I like what I like. I go by the beat of my own drum. You know, that's the type of person I am. And that goes for music and, you know, whatever else as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll watch Friends, but not as quick as Living Single when it comes on the TV. I will sit down and watch Living Single. Don't play with me. But yeah. So yeah, you know, like I said, some of y'all might try to debate with me. I'm not debating on what I like. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm not about to play with y'all on here. I'm just not. I'm one of them content creators. I'm not about to play with y'all. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. So, yeah. So yeah, pretty much. But yeah, you know, shit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Little rounds and downs. Because, yeah, shoot, even especially when it comes to music, like I said, you know, if the song sounds good, now don't get me wrong, I'm mostly a R&B, hip hop, and a little bit of pop type of girl. But overall, in general, if the song sounds good, I'm with it. You feel me? I fucks with the sound. That's just me, you know. Like, I don't know. They say the people that like all different types of music got the best personalities for everything. I guess I'm one of those people. So, you know? But yeah, y'all. What's your favorite sitcom show? Especially throwback sitcom. Anybody can comment. It doesn't matter. Because honestly, and maybe I'm not the only one that thinks or feels this way, but these sitcoms nowadays definitely, obviously, is not the same. Like the ones back in the DZ, you feel me? It's just not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. Like, I don't know. Already within the world, the economy, whatever, there's so many things that has changed, you know. It's just crazy, you know, already with that stuff alone. But, you know, especially when it comes to TV shows, even comedians, shit is different, you know. Especially with comedians, it's probably tougher for them or any upcoming comedians trying to come up because you got to watch what you say nowadays. And honestly, you know, there's a reason behind that. And I keep saying this. The older generation, I keep telling people this. If you grew up watching Def Comedy Jam like I did, even though I was a teenager watching it. So I'm 28 now. So Def Comedy Jam, when it was coming out in the 90s, I was still watching that on my dad's old recordings and stuff like that, or video cassette or whatever. DVDs, whatever. But if y'all paid attention, they said anything reckless. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know the older generation, y'all don't get, you know, what this generation tries to practice nowadays, which is mental health and stuff like that. Y'all don't understand that. And that's why y'all be so lost and confused. But I appreciate those that's the older generation that is trying to learn as well and try to be more understanding of what we're trying to practice nowadays. Because y'all didn't have that much of an outlet, especially now we have social media and, you know, technology and all this other stuff as well. They didn't have that back in the days, you feel me? So, excuse me. Yeah, pretty much. You know, so it's a lot, you know, so I don't know. But maybe it's just me. But I'm going to give the credit where credit is due. You know, the comedians back then, you know. But now it's a little bit tougher. I feel like nowadays these people aren't really comedians. I feel like some of them are class clowns. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between comedy and class clown. So, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like we don't have that anymore, you know? But yeah, like I said, things have definitely changed. Not even just like how it is today, but you know, especially if you're fortunate to still have a grandparent or a great grandparent, or I would be surprised if anybody still has their great great grandparents still living, you know. Just imagine how many different things they witnessed or saw. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, you know? So, you know, so many different changes that they done saw within the world, and, you know, whatever they watched on TV, or if they watch TV, or, you know, whatever. You know, so many different things nowadays, you know. But, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Nowadays, we're practicing that mental health, honey. Okay. Because, you know, we're just not playing them type of games no more. You know what I mean? Especially, don't even get me started when it comes to romantic relationships, you know. And people be asking, you know, especially from what I see on social media, like, oh, I wonder why, you know, couples don't stay together as long anymore or don't stay married. Well, that's because, you know, how can I put this? Basically, you know, a lot of your grandparents, you know, they done went through some shit. Okay? And it ain't pretty shit, okay? And I ain't talking about no regular little argument that can just be talked about and blown over. I ain't talking about that. You feel me? They used to stay with that shit, you feel me? Matter of fact, I was watching, what was I watching the other day? Who said that? Oh my God. Somebody said that. I was watching TV. Or I was looking at a preview or something. I think it was Wanda Sykes. I think it was her. And she said, basically, I'm not going to say word for word or whatever, but she basically said, you know, I think she said her grandparents. She said something like, oh, you know, I shot your granddaddy, but, you know, we still together, or something like that she said. I was like, see, yeah, no, Nowadays, we not having that. We're just not. At least most of us. I'll say most of us, because, yeah. But anyway, so, yeah, y'all, I don't know. But like I said, it's been, you know, each time period, it's so many changes, you know what I mean? And if, like I said, if you're fortunate to have your grandparents, or if your parents are old, you know, that old to that degree, they don't witness a lot of stuff. And I can imagine if they hit 100 years old, especially, they don't witness a lot of stuff, especially World War I. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, you know, it's crazy. And honestly, that's a blessing too. Like, if you made it to 100 years old, that is a blessing, man. Because listen, and I be thinking about that sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I be wondering, am I gonna make it to 100? Because listen, I don't know. Both my grannies are 80 years old, and my great grandparents on my dad's side, they stayed, or they were alive up until 90. They were 95, 96, or something like that, past 90. So close to 100, you know. But, you know, you really got to take care of yourself, though, too, you know, if you're going to be living that long. Excuse me, you know. Because that's, whew, man. That's, excuse me, that's some years on you. You know, I'm only 28 now. So, you know, that's a long time. That's a long time. And, you know, it's just crazy, but it's a blessing, though, if you made it this long, you know, or if your parents, grandparents, whatever, made it that long. So, yeah, that's crazy, man. We just, you know, be created somehow, brought into the world, you know, get trained and be prepared for the world, you know, get potty trained and then learn our ABCs and our first words and go to school and, you know, get our diapers changed and all that. And has anybody knows that it's kind of reversed a little bit? But I feel like, again, when you're that old, it depends on how you take care of yourself. Kind of. Except you're not going to learn your first words. But as far as, like, getting your diaper changed and, you know, help them getting around and stuff like that. Has anybody noticed that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I be thinking that deep in the trenches. I'm just, you know. you gotta kind of think about this kind of stuff. It's just crazy. Life is really crazy. The more you think about all these different types of scenarios, even the wildest thing that you can possibly think of, you could probably think like, you know, I'm pretty sure nobody is doing this, but probably the wildest thing that you're thinking of is somebody out there that's doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird as fuck. And that may have sounded weird what I just said, but you just never know. But yeah, it's crazy, you know? So yeah. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna cut this video short, you feel me? Well, not short, but I'm just cut it right here. Now do what you do best. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Follow my TikTok and my Instagram. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. I'm trying to get back in the mix, you feel me? And try to be a little bit more consistent and stuff with my content, especially on here. So, you know, or wherever you're watching this from. So, yeah. Hold on. I don't know why I just drank that like it was a 40 ounce. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking it with your girl. You feel me? And I will see you guys in another video. And also comment what other videos you would like me to do. Now, I know somebody out there is probably going to say something about some pranks. I don't know about all that. We going to see what it do. Because I'm the type of person, don't get me wrong, I'm goofy, but I don't play that much. I do, but I don't. I don't know. But it depends. Anyways, so yeah. Do what y'all do best. Interact with your girl. Share, comment, like, subscribe, follow. Do what you do best, okay? But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah. Bye.